In a surprise decision, the Minister for Urban Development announced today that the Cleary Corporation has won yet another tender, this time for the Millennium Plaza project. The deal, said to be worth $190 million.
The recent violent deaths of several of Sydney's homeless highlight the crisis the city is facing in housing its poor. According to the Council for Social Services, homelessness has risen by more than 50%.
Managing Director of the corporation, Brian Cleary, described the project as a great asset, taking Sydney into the 21st century, enabling the city to effectively compete with other international
Personnel
business sectors.
working on the front line of poverty warn of an increasing number of people forced to find shelter in the streets and say this is a contributing factor to the state's growing crime rates.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I'm there.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
No,
All
I
right,
said.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay,
will.
hold
I'm
it
on my
there.
way.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Eviction, Curzon Street.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
a
know
tenant
about it?
landlord situation. Listen, I've got a murder to investigate. Can I talk to you about this
Yeah,
later?
fine.
Bill,
Yeah.
when are you moving in?
I hadn't thought about it. Why? How do you feel about that?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
Okay, we've got to wait for the crime scene police to get here. After that, forensic people have got to turn up. They've got to examine the situation.
Have any idea when this happened?
Well, no. We've just got to establish a few things first. Okay, we'll let you know as soon as we know.
Killer's locked up, taking the keys. One single shot to the heart. Looks like an execution to me, no? Where's crime scene?
Don't know. I'll get him on the radio in a sec.
Who's that?
It's Dr. someone or other. I know she works with him. Departments. I'll get crime scene on the radio.
Okay, thanks. Excuse me. You were Dr. Foster's partner, is that right?
Colleague, and we ran the cardiovascular department together.
Have you got any idea who'd want to do this to her?
Of course not. The man was one of the finest surgeons in the country, for God's sake.
Okay. You know whether he's a gambler or anything
No.
like that? What about habits? Did he have any bad habits that might have got him into
He
trouble?
deliberately tried to be offensive.
Somebody sat in there beside him and shot him. I think that's pretty offensive, isn't it?
Jeff didn't have any enemies. He...
All right, well, I'm going to have a look in his office, check out and see what patients he had in the last 6 months, you know, his desk diary, anything like that.
Well, I'm not prepared to assist you with that. You're just going to have to go through the right channels.
How long for crime scene?
I don't know. They reckon that they just left, but that can mean anything.
You pop the boot.
I don't want trouble any more than anyone else
Yeah, I
does,
know, but this is not the way to go about doing something. That's what I'm there for. Why don't you use me in a situation like
Oh,
this?
here we go, Maxie. What are you here for? A bit of knuckle, are we?
Tommy, what are you doing, man? You know there's consequences to this kind of action.
Can you talk to
There
them?
he
They
is.
will not listen to me for some
Well,
reason.
what? Couldn't you sort it out with the court stuff?
Well, this is in America, you know. It's not as simple as that. I can't just go getting an injunction.
Well, you know, 5-year wait for public housing. What do you
yeah,
expect?
don't
I'm
hassle
not.
me about it, you know. I'm just a lawyer.
Oh, I like you with a conscience. You're trying to convince us or yourself?
Jesus. Oh, Lizzie.
Lizzie, this is insanity.
We're not cockroaches. If Cleary wants to send in his private police force, they can earn their pay.
So what you're talking about?
We have to fight for this, okay? We're entitled to somewhere to live. Don't
No.
do anything stupid, okay? Just settle down.
What about the $80 million they put away for the homeless, eh? We haven't seen any of it.
Teresa,
Excuse me. You just do what you've got to do. We're going to do it.
Teresa, this isn't going to get you anywhere.
Look, we're going to do it our way, all right? Don't. Max.
Look, I'm not. It's not going
The
to.
Millennium Plaza Tower continues to attract controversy as dispossessed residents protest against the demolition of listed buildings on behalf
Violence erupted today at the site of the proposed Millennium Plaza Tower. Angry protesters turned on
Defiant
police.
student leader Teresa Woods said police used extreme force as they removed protesters from the building, deliberately inflaming the
Capitol Police,
situation.
who had been called in to bring a halt to the violence, were injured as they attempted to remove residents and activists from a hazardous building
Teresa
scheduled to be
Woods called
demolished.
upon the public to support the residents who are destined to swell the ranks of the homeless if the Cleary Corporation is allowed to go
Spokesman for
ahead
the Cleary
with the plan.
Corporation said he deplored the use of street weapons against police, only doing their duty in protecting the lawful right of the company
11
to
members of
conduct
the
its
Resident
business.
Action Group were arrested and charged with a number of offences, including trespass and malicious wounding.
Elizabeth, please. Privileged for exploiting the underclass, and you're nothing but Cleary's handmaid.
Who's dealing with her?
What's in it for you, you badger cat?
Elizabeth.
scared. They were armed. You're clearing. You zero tolerance. You're clearing. Shut up.
I am not happy about it.
Hey, McCoy.
Okay, what's going on here?
Remember your badge. You've forgotten who you are, McCoy.
Guys, get out.
You've forgotten who you
Get them all out of here. Get her out of here.
Here, we will process them as per procedure. We will do the necessary paperwork and then we'll take them down to the cell.
Right.
People have been hurt, you know.
I had nothing to do with it, come on.
You
I
had
had nothing to do. I had no idea it was going to turn into World War III.
So you're head of this
Had
cop
nothing to
station,
do with it,
but you
nothing
know nothing
whatsoever.
about what happened.
It's not my way of working like that. I knew nothing about what happened there, what was going to happen. All right, I didn't. Listen, I need your help here. Can you tell me something? Do you know Dr. Jeff Foster?
Yeah,
You do?
I know Jeff.
I thought you did. Your name's in his diary. Can you tell me what you know about him?
What do you mean, like information?
Oh, yeah?
Is that what you mean?
Yes, please.
You want me to help you, you help me. I want you to talk to Virginia about this zero tolerance stuff. Will you do that?
Yeah. Done.
All right.
So can you tell me what you know about
Are you serious? You don't know who he is?
Well, it says in his diary here that he's doing research for a Caravan pharmaceutical
Yeah,
company.
he is, but he's the leading heart surgeon in this country.
He's a heart surgeon, is he?
Yeah. Caravan Pharmaceuticals have given him a grant to do research for him.
You know that, do you?
Yeah.
Jeff Foster was murdered this morning.
Jesus.
Can you tell me why a heart surgeon would be doing research for a
How
pharmaceutical
would a heart surgeon be murdered?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Thanks for that. Dr. Jeff Foster, he's got research facilities here, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, if you just want to wait a minute and
Well, this is a police matter. Is there anyone I can talk to?
I don't even have the authority, I'm sorry.
McCoy. Ah, Kelso, you scumbag. What are you, a closet chemist now?
Just the same old, same old. I'm looking after my client's interests. I suppose you look at the doctor's office, are you?
Oh, he's a psychic too.
It's not on.
Well, you must know about Foster then, do you?
Yeah, sadly I do, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a murder investigation. We need to have a look in his office.
Well, we'll cooperate, but not until we've evaluated all of the research material. I mean, it's valuable stuff, research.
So what, you're running this place too, are you?
Hardly, Bill. I'm just a lawyer. I wouldn't know a chromosome from an isotope.
No. Well, your client. You said you got a client. Who is it? Can I speak to him?
Look, I have the authority here, Bill.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that you're going to have to leave.
Jesus Christ. This is a conspiracy, mate. Everyone's trying to waste my time today.
Don't
All I
think
need to
like
do
that.
is have a look inside.
Well, you
his office.
can't. I'm sorry. Now, I'd like you to leave.
Okay. Thanks for your help. Thanks, Kelso.
You're welcome.
So where are we on the Foster killing?
I'm going to need to get a warrant so I can get into Caravan Pharmaceuticals
Righto, what do you
because I
got?
want to have a look at Foster's research material. I haven't got anything yet. That's why I want to get in there, because I thought I might be able to expose something.
Bill, you know this. Look, you can't go on a fishing expedition. You don't have enough for a warrant.
Well, you know, Kelso is representing them.
Oh, is he?
There's got to be something going on there. There's got to be some presumption of guilt.
Well, representing her. Guilty of what?
Well, I don't know yet. That's why I want to get in there, have a look.
Well, it's your paperwork. You can do it if you want to.
I know.
Bill, I need you to be careful. I need you to start playing by the rules.
Playing by the rules?
I'm serious. I need you...
So what about all this shit that went down at the squat? What happened down there?
Well,
was
that is
playing
the
by
wisdom
rules,
of zero
was it?
tolerance. That was not my decision, as you know. It came from above.
Okay. Well, is there any chance of withdrawing some of those
No,
charges?
look,
You're on
no.
the kids?
This is what I'm talking about. I can't withdraw charges from Tommy and Lizzie. They assaulted police.
Oh,
all
come
right?
on, Virginia, look at the sort of people we're picking up here. Street kids, deros, I mean, all this batch, and they're getting bashed around. Who
What,
are
you
they?
didn't notice the mob violence? We are
They're
being
not
now
mob. There's
asked
no
to do
mob
something
there.
about it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something about it. I'm trying to do something about it. That's what I'm doing.
Just be careful.
Right.
I've got something on Caravan Pharmaceuticals.
What do you got?
They're a subsidiary of the Cleary Corporation.
Cleary? Why am I not surprised? Right. Get on the blower. See if you can get Cleary. I want to talk to him. Hey, fellas. Need to see Mr. Cleary from Is he here somewhere? Ah, yes. Brian.
This is a prop.
Long time no see. How are you?
Bill,
Hey.
can I get you a drink?
No, I'm on duty. This is my partner, Charlie Custis.
Charlie, how do you do?
Very nice function you're happening here.
Yes.
Look, I didn't mean to gate crash or anything, but I just wanted to ask a couple of questions about Jeff Foster.
Yeah, dreadful business.
Terrible, terrible bloody business, that. Terrible. It's just awful. But he used to work for you, didn't he?
Yes, he had some sort of research facility here, I believe.
What sort of research? What sort of work was it?
Well,
thought you might be able to tell me something else, you know?
I think I've answered the question, Bill.
What, just research stuff he does?
Well, Bill, if I did have the answer, I don't think I'd give it to you because apart from the legalities involved, I find your attitude a little offensive.
Mate, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive or anything like that, you know?
Are you deliberately trying to irritate me?
No, Brian, come on. I'm doing unpaid overtime on a murder case here. Why would I try and irritate you? Why would I do that? I mean, we go back a long way. Why
You've
would
been
I
in a
do
bit
that?
of trouble lately. You got a few shady mates and a kid hooked on heroin. I think that's pathetic, Bill, that a man would let something like that happen to his own son.
Brian, I don't think we need to drag up dirty washing here, do we?
I think it's probably time for you to go, Bill.
Okay.
Answer me this. You did or did not assault police?
Bit of a push and a shove.
Oh, wonderful. Mitigating circumstances.
Reasonable force in self-defence.
Yeah, sure.
You got to piss in their boots to get their attention. You gonna get me off?
Yeah, I seriously doubt it.
I'll make a statement in court.
You've slandered Brian Cleary from here to Central Station. You do it in court, you go to jail.
What do you know about Cleary?
I know he's rich, he pisses me off, but what are you going to do about it?
Cleary's a monster, dear. His world is a world of Russian dolls, one inside the other, like peeling an onion.
Yeah.
Abattoirs tucked away in holding companies, toxins nestled inside corporations. And when you put the jigsaw puzzle all together, who do you think owns a store and stocks it with the midden?
Hidden.
It's biblical.
Oh, sorry, I'm not very religious. Listen, you say that in court, you won't be going to jail. I'll commit you.
Saves booking myself in.
Listen, can we get back to this bloody defence or what?
Jesus, shit! Has anyone been hit?
Anyone see anything here?
Every available officer in the area. I need them here now.
Are you okay? Huh? Yeah. Anyone see that look at the shooter? Anyone? Anyone see anything there?
Station, we've had a drive-by. This is a signal one. Every available officer in the city, please.
Go sit down.
Tension between police and residents opposing the Cleary Corporation's development of inner-city harbour foreshore escalated today. Police raided the Wild Street Crisis Centre after a tip-off that those alleged to be responsible for the Central Police Station shootings had hidden weapons there.
We have had a tip-off. The station's shot up.
You got a search warrant?
Yeah, where's that search warrant? Bring it here. Who's got the search warrant?
Yeah, I'd like to see a search warrant.
Tell you,
I don't know.
what
are you talking about?
Deacon, what is going on?
Nothing's going on.
Really? You cannot go to Deacon's stuff.
Is there anything in that bag?
Nothing to hide.
Who owns the bag?
You own the bag.
Do you know who owns this bag?
He owns this bag. Here.
Tommy owns it.
Let go of it.
You own this bag, do you? How'd this get in there?
That's not my. Wait, that's not my gun.
How'd this get in the bag?
I don't know. That's not my
take it
gun.
away.
Please, please.
All right. It's not here. We're going to the cops. Teresa?
Now we're trying to give you a break here and tell us a name. Whose gun was it? If it wasn't yours, whose was it?
It wasn't his, all right? I know it's not his, if that's what you're saying, but whose is it?
If that Harbour doesn't have a spray paint in his bag, yeah, he'd have to plead guilty, wouldn't he?
Okay, what about his mates? Tell us about his mates.
I don't have a name for you.
All
I
we
don't
gotta
have
do is
a name
match the bullets from the gun.
Say something. You know I'm not like this. To the ones that are from the police. I know it's serious.
This is serious. We need to what's going on.
I can't speak for them.
Have you let that bag out of your sight for 1 minute?
Look, Max, it wasn't him. What am I meant to say to him, for God's sake?
I don't know how it got in there. This is bullshit.
Sit down.
What's your deal? I'm telling you it wasn't him.
You don't know
What about the Lebanese arsehole? He's not into guns. Don't call him an asshole. Don't call him an asshole. He was a mate. He's protecting us.
He's protecting you, is he?
Your mates are protecting you. Our mates are protecting us, okay?
Are they? Your mates. Lebanese mates. That's the trouble with little communities. They stay in their communities. Yes, you little communities.
What sort of a racist pig are you?
I'm not sort of a racist pig. I'm an Australian.
I want to speak to him. I want to speak to him.
You don't have to deal with this anymore. Hey, Bill. Steve, you're amazing, mate.
What? Because I speak the truth.
It's all right, baby. It's all right.
You've got to give them a name or something because they're not...
I don't have a name. Like Frank or Bob or...
They're not going to give me a break.
No, I don't know.
So can you just give them something?
I don't have anything to give.
So what am I meant to tell them then, Tommy? Darling, I just want you to help
Hey,
yourself.
come here. Just listen to me.
The gun was definitely used in the attack at the police station. Forensic could match the bullets.
Right. Fingerprints?
No, it was clean.
Okay. So you're going to stick to this story, are you?
Look, Tommy was with me when this place was shot up. We're on the other side of town, spraying the truth on the wall of one of Cleary's new skyscrapers, and we were seen by the dildo on the door. Now, you ask him. You got to get Tommy off.
Yeah, look, obviously someone's planted the gun in Tommy's bag. We're not saying the police did it, but someone did.
Right. Kate, you talk to the doorman. If he can identify Tommy as the one that was spray painting graffiti with Lizzie today, well, then we'll drop the charges. And then I'll have Tommy charged for defacing private property.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got 2 convictions already. You hit him with a third and he's going to do time.
Oh, will you look at that?
This is malice.
You give me the names of those people involved firing on this station and I might rethink all that.
You are Cleary's tame bitch.
All right, Lizzie, let's go.
I think we all know what happened today. This city will never be the same again. Well, I say, welcome to the real world. Welcome to the kind of lawlessness and violence that other cities take for granted. It'd be easy to ask what the police are doing about this, or to blame the politicians. But I prefer to be realistic. I say don't give these animals a second chance. Lock them up and keep them there. I want to see a government that's prepared to enforce laws and a police force that's prepared to make them stick. The Cleary Corporation has already made a major contribution to this city. But what's the point of rebuilding the streets if they're still not safe for our children? As of today, I am making a personal financial investment in law and order to the tune of $10 million. We deserve the best police force money can buy. And if it has to be my money, then so be it.
So I've got the 9th for the 11th. 11th. The 11th? Bye, darling. See ya. So that'll be 10 a.m. So.
Bill, where were you last night?
Well, you're spying on me now.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of work to do. Go and get to school.
Hey, you hear
Max.
what's happened to Tommy, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Virginia is charging him with spray painting.
I
He
know.
can get 12 months.
I know. I'm not very happy about it myself.
If he goes to jail,
I know.
Max,
Can I just come and have a talk to you?
Teresa's been abducted.
Okay.
I just saw her being dragged into the car.
Who's pulled into the car?
It was Cleary, I know.
Are you sure you saw her being dragged in? She wasn't
Listen,
just
I
getting
saw her
into a
being
car by
dragged in.
herself.
Cleary's got her, I know.
You sure she wasn't just getting into a car, Lizzie? She's been dragged in.
Don't be a smart-ass, Bill. She was being
Lizzie,
dragged
Lizzie,
in.
being abducted
Be
here.
logical. What would Cleary gain by abducting Teresa?
Well, how am
You're
I
not
supposed
interested
to-
unless it's a shoot-up or something, are you? You're just not bloody interested.
Who dragged her into the car?
I don't know. No, I couldn't.
Lizzie!
Lizzie, come on, hang on. Who dragged her into the car then?
Couldn't see, could I? But I know it's his car.
You've got there's a bomb in the building. You've got about 10 minutes before she goes bang. This is for real.
Mate, I think it'd be a lot simpler if we just got a warrant.
Never had much faith in warrants. Okay. So you reckon it's on the second floor, do you?
It's got to be, mate. All the other spaces accounted for. Listen, Bill, I don't know if this is such a good idea. Hello? Who's that?
All right. Clear the building, please. The bomb squad's on its way. Everyone move out. We need to seal the place off. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, all good. I don't care. I'll talk to you later.
Clear the building as quickly as possible. Come on. Let's move it. Get out of here.
So, mate, what are we going to say to bomb squad when they finally get here?
Well, tell them we looked around and couldn't find anywhere. Yeah. No time for that, eh? Okay. Now, why would they want to get rid of his files? Eh?
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing
fishy?
strange about a company trying to protect their research material, you know?
You don't think that's fishy? What's this? What's in here? Okay. Research, eh? Pharmaceutical research, and yet we've got hospital beds. What's that all about? Eh? What do you reckon's happening here? Yeah, now this looks like Foster's files to me. What do you reckon?
It's a bloody photocopy you're doing in here.
Kick it up, mate. We've got a bit of work ahead of us. Okay, that one's Tommy's.
Right.
That's Teresa's.
Okay.
Now, there's a whole lot of others. I mean, there's stacks of them there. They just look like standard medical charts.
Well,
to me.
you
There's
know
something
what?
a bit fishy about it.
They are standard medical charts, but it doesn't tell me what the tests are for.
No, but it's all part of Foster's research, so it's got to be something there. I just.
Hey, have you checked up on Teresa's disappearance?
No, I'm getting onto that right now.
Have you got anything yet?
No, that's what I'm hoping that you might be able to do
So
there.
this is it?
Decipher. Yeah, if you could decipher
You better
what
start
that is
listening.
doing.
You better start listening to what Lizzie's saying.
Yeah, okay, well, could you just check into that?
All right,
I don't
okay.
know what's happening.
All
Can
right,
you just
okay.
look right
I'll
into
check
it
it
for
out,
me,
yeah.
please? and get
Evident
back to me?
clinic, all right.
Thank you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm Dr. Maxine Summers. Pleased to meet you. We've actually met before. I run the crisis centre down at City Central.
This is the cardiovascular ward.
Yeah, I know. I want to talk to you about Jeff Foster.
Are you a friend of Jeff's?
I also have clients that have taken part in some of the tests that he was doing for his research. You know about that?
I can't help you with that.
Right, but you were his closest colleague, though. I mean, I just assumed
I said
that
I
you...
can't help you with that. I'm sure you've got no reason for concern, Dr. Summers.
Really? So
Excuse
you do
me,
know
nurse,
something about it,
would
then?
you like to show Dr. Summers to the lifts? They're just on the left.
So I've got no reason for
I'm sure
concern?
you're very busy. Excuse me.
Do you know Dr. Foster?
No.
You don't?
No.
Have you heard of a place called Calround Pharmaceuticals?
Yeah. That's it's an urn, you know?
How'd you get onto that?
Teresa got into it at uni and, we went in there together and did a few tests, took a bit of blood, stayed overnight and came out with $200, you know?
That's pretty good.
Not bad at all, yeah.
What sort of tests were they?
I don't know, some research or something.
What was the research for, do you know?
I've got no idea, man.
No idea at all?
No.
So you consented to something but you didn't know about it?
You're breaking bread with a monster who preys on children. Now, you tell Cleary to give that girl back. Just give her back.
Get away from me, you crazy bitch!
He thinks his money can buy anything, and why not? He owns you. He owns the whole city. He even wants to buy the bloody police boss. So what's he need her for? Eh? Something his gold can't buy.
Be careful, Lizzie. Be warned. Shut up!
Go home. This is
Dragging
gonna get
Teresa
you
into his
nothing but
evil
trouble.
hell.
Come on, get in the car.
I'm not getting in the car. I'm going.
Lizzie!
You think a young bloke like Tommy deserves to go to jail? I mean,
Christ's
what's he
sake.
done wrong? Can't we just cut him a bit of slack
Oh,
here?
cut some slack,
Just
do
because
some
you want
favours.
to
No,
go in the
no
right
favours,
suburb
no
or
nothing.
anything.
Listen, when you came to Central, you agreed that you would play by the rules. I told you, no loose cannons.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Play
What
by
am I
the
talking
rules?
about?
Yeah.
Bomb,
What's
hoax, Colour and pharmaceuticals. Any comment?
Well, we responded, we waited till the bomb squad came,
Oh, psychic
and then we
flash,
left.
was it?
No, we responded to the radio.
And you
call
felt the
and we
need
went
to
in there.
kick in the way through doors, breaking into a sealed
Listen,
section?
it was that sort of situation. I mean, we've got a money relationship between
listen,
the
you're
chemical
off the
company
case.
there. We've got the whole thing. We've got a relationship between him and Cleary, the whole batch there. Kelso's involved.
Hello, are you
so
listening?
It wasn't worth
You
going
are
in there
off
to have
the
a look.
case. You and Charlie, you're off the
Hang
case.
on. Let's leave Charlie right out of this. He's got nothing to do with the whole thing.
There's something
here. And
you're
what
not
do you-
understanding.
What
All right, let me
do you mean
spell it.
off the case? Why do I
City
have to be put
Central
off the
has
case?
lost the case. We have lost the case. This case is being handled elsewhere. Thank you very much.
We've lost the case, have we? And where'd this come from? How high up
I
did
asked you
this
to be
come from?
discreet. You've been nothing but completely insubordinate.
How high up did this come from?
High enough to
Has this
hurt.
got something to do with Cleary? Has this got something to do with Cleary's funding promises to this place? Is that what it
Cleary's
is?
funding promises to this place might give us a chance to do some effective policing in the first time since I walked into this joint.
Effective policing?
Yeah.
Hang on, you're blind here. You're blind to what's
Who's
going to be
blind?
owned.
Bill, you are working off attitude, ego, cowboys, chaos. It's bullshit and bloody
This
carry
is
on.
bullshit. This is bullshit. I can't believe it. I mean, Virginia, what's happening with you?
She said she wanted us to meet her here at 4.
Well,
it's 10
it's only,
past.
it's only 10 after. I mean, Lizzie!
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 One of Sydney's great eccentrics, Elizabeth Payne, was found dead today at the site of yesterday's clash between police and residents. Lizzie Payne was most famous for her book, The Other Side, published by the Women's Collective Publishing Group in 1972. She had a notable academic career until she ran foul of university authorities over her eccentric and confronting teaching style. She was hospitalised in 1983, but regained prominence as a self-styled fighter for the city's underdogs. Of late, she had turned her attention to defending the rights of the homeless. Police investigating her death would like anyone with information to come forward.
Hey. Found this in her things. Call it the ultimate Cleary file. This woman would have made a hell of a lawyer.
You know, they're saying it's suicide.
Yeah, but you don't think it is.
Well, I saw her saying, well, accusing Kelso of taking Teresa.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe Lizzie was killed for what she saw.
Oh, great. Some more conspiracy theories. That's what we need. More Lizzie theories.
And Lizzie? All Lizzie could do was just bear silent witness.
Yeah, well, think twice before you do it yourself. I don't want to find you hanging off some beam somewhere. That's Cleary's daughter. She's got some chronic heart disease. He went public on it about 3 years ago.
I saw her today. I saw her at the hospital.
Oh, come on, we'll all be very fashionable. This is standard issue as of next week.
No, capsicum spray and cattle prod.
What's this? Windfall from the Cleary Corporation,
Well,
is it?
it's an attempt to minimise deaths.
Yeah, minimise deaths, all right.
What do you reckon? Look at this.
Yeah, it looks good, mate. You wear that all the time.
Hey, go on.
Yeah, what's this? Cleary's private army, is it?
Oh, come on, just because we have his toys doesn't mean we have to play with him.
Come on, you don't use these things for crims, come on. Might be good for crowd control, you know, clear out the odd squat, all that sort of stuff. What's that going to be, hey? Well, we're owned by him now, are we? Yeah.
Are we really going to use this stuff?
Now, those medical files from Foster's research, they are the sort of medical file or medical chart that you would do for a patient, but more specifically, a patient who's in line for an organ transplant.
Yeah, but hang on, these kids aren't patients. I mean, they're volunteers, they're in good health, the whole bit.
Yeah, that's right, they were. They needed to be. They were potential donors.
So who's the recipient?
Well, Cleary has a daughter, and his daughter is, well, she has a chronic heart condition, and she's in line for a heart transplant, but she is way down the end of the list. Apparently, even Cleary's money couldn't jump that queue.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Hey, listen, she's turning into Everdeen. I'm going to go in and check it out.
Well, Max, don't go in there.
Yeah, look, I'll talk to you.
Don't go in.
I haven't got time for this stuff.
I was told the donor heart was to be flown in from overseas.
The patient is on the way here. Your team will arrive with her. You will do this operation.
You can't make me commit murder.
Cleary is on his way here. You will do this operation successfully, and you will walk out of here with your check. Otherwise, you'll get the doctor face to tail. What's she doing? Have you opened your mouth about this, you
Of course not. Of course not.
stupid...
I've rung the police, OK? So they're on their way.
Oh, right.
We can't go...
Right. Get her out of here. Get her out of here and shoot the bitch!
Hey! Get back! Bring it back! Throw it, Haskell! Don't even think about it! All right! Anyone else here? Is there anyone else here?
No, there isn't.
Right. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, everything's
What about her? She all right?
Yeah, she's just sedated.
Okay.
Hey, Cleary's on his way.
Right. Right, mate. Deal with them, will you? Call for backup.
Come on.
Cleary, you mother piece of scum! Get out here!
What did you expect me to do? Watch her die? I want somebody down here right away.
You're under arrest. I'm charging you with conspiracy. I don't think your money's going to get you out of this either. Hands off! Steal a girl's heart!
People, you do not do this to people like me.
Cleary, turn around, you gutless fuck! You want to tear out the heart of a young girl?
The only difference between you and me, McCoy, is that I'd do anything for my daughter. Where's your son now? My daughter's with me.
Please, Bill.
Bill, he's not worth it, mate. He's not worth it.
Have a good look at me. It seems that nobody's safe in this town from threats, violence, or intimidation. no matter how much money you got in the bank. I stood up for law and order not long ago. It seems I upset some people. I don't want to say anything about the charges laid against me, except for the fact that I will be defending them vigorously. But I will say this to Bill McCoy and his rogue mates. You don't scare Brian Cleary.
The charges on Cleary have been dropped.
$10 million can buy a lot in this town, can't it?
Look, we've got nothing directly linking him with whatever went on in that clinic. We have no proof. We haven't got it.
It's interesting, isn't it? How all these mysterious deaths surrounding Cleary, they just seem to get all swept under the carpet. I suppose Tommy's one of the lucky ones. He only got 12 months. Hey, and Cleary's daughter got the heart transplant. Whoa! What a stroke of luck. A car accident with the same match. Can you believe that? Whew. Here's something you ought to toss around your conscience, Virginia. Cleary manipulates the police service and creates a violent situation during the eviction of some squatters. He has this station shot up, then goes on television and gives his war on the streets speech. And he buys a share of the police service. It's good, isn't it? And then everyone loves him. The government loves him. The whole police service loves him. Everybody loves him. And it's business as usual. But I'm fed up. I've had enough. When I see somebody like Cleary walk free, and a kid like Tommy go inside, they can stick this job up their arse. Charles. Behave yourself.
So you saved me twice now.
Tablet for me, isn't it?
Thanks.
No worries. Take it easy.
Yeah, well. Hey.
So you're really going to go after Cleary?
Yeah, I'm going after the bastard.
Go on. It's good.
Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, he won't know what hit him.
You feral little lawyer, you. Aren't you scared?
Shit scared.
Is that invite still open?